That was in 2016. The case for the current distance meter, which was handmade at home, has turned to dust. Over 90% of the products currently on the market have the same pattern as ours. Since it's at the back, it needs to be easily taken out and closed, so it has undergone tremendous evolution several times. Since I really like golf, back when I used to play, everyone seemed to have something strapped to their waist. It looked really cool, and I found out it was a rangefinder. As a beginner, I really wanted one, so I got it, but the look of having the case strapped on wasn't very stylish. We really just thought on should we make a few and share them with friends, and I remember we initially produced about 1,000 of them without any knowledge of manufacturing. We made them based on a pattern we created in a workshop. The rangefinder case was not a popularized product as a golf accessory, nor was it mass-produced. At that time, it was a product that didn't have a market, so naturally there were a lot of people looking for it. So I thought if we just make it properly, we can just make it and send it out.
That's how what is now RAKGOLF started.
The product we initially made had a logo in Chinese characters meaning joyful rock. You know, the hardware was copied exactly from what we made in the workshop. We came up with the idea for these studs and manually attached them one by one at home. However, there was discoloration and the snap buttons didn't close automatically. Men wear belts, but women often don't, so not wearing a belt. And when you wear it here, it catches when you sit down. So we made a horizontal shape for the first time. The back part is not studded, but entirely stitched, and inside it's magnetic, so it closes immediately when placed. Since it's at the back, it needs to be easy to open and close, and through several incredible evolutions, it achieves that. The current rangefinder case has turned to dust. If you look at the products currently on the market, over 90% of them, more than 80%, have the same pattern as our product. The size is the same. They probably still don't know why this groove is here, right?
Why is there a groove?
We ended up using leather from one of the top 10 Italian vegetable tanneries. As a result, there were many comments about it being too heavy when the rangefinder was added to this full leather case. So the way to reduce the weight as much as possible without changing the design was to cut out as much as possible here. Carve out this groove as much as possible so it doesn't look unsightly. This will make it lighter by a few grams. That's how these details were created. Most people will use it without knowing why. They probably copied it without knowing why. RAKGOLF will be 10 years old next year, 10th anniversary. I have been here and RAKGOLF has been here because of my customers who recognize my sincerity, and I want to express my gratitude to all those customers. If you show interest, I will give back a lot. Why don't you make hats for dating? It's because they don't have that perfect fit. I didn't want to make such hats, so this one had a lot of struggles. It just sticks right to the forehead.